Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to our Wednesday night training. My name is Margie Aliprandi, and wow, have we got an incredible training lined up for you tonight. All of this is being prompted by an absolutely insane promotion that is currently running that can enable people to get their hands on this for free and these for free and even this for free. And so, um, what we decided to do, guys, is review the science a little bit. But, long since we've launched these products now, we've got testimonials, lots and lots of testimonials. And so we want this to be more experiential, but I also think it's a really good idea to be reminded of the science. It's not that you need to know all of the science, but when you hear it and you're reminded about how deliberately these formulas are created and how holistically and purely they support so many aspects of our health. It's just a good reminder. Even if you don't remember the details, it boosts your confidence when you talk with people about them. And so tonight I have Kim Vander Heijden joining me, and I'm so excited to have her. First of all, she's just simply one of my favorite people ever. And she began her journey while working from a corporate position. And she was searching for a way that she could be more fully present with her family. And this business has given her the flexibility to be able to be home and also spend adequate time with her two sons, travel across the country, watching them play basketball without missing those moments that you can never get back again. And so today she continues to cherish that time freedom that this business has provided for her. And it allows her to stay active and travel, prioritize her health. And one of the things I especially love about Kim is that she geeks out on the science like I do. And so she always wants to, dig deep and understand what's really creating the results that people are experiencing. And so, Kim, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here tonight.
I'm so happy to be here. And it's so true. I'm always in your ear, like, let's talk ingredients. Let's talk what it's doing. Yeah, love it.
It's our absolute favorite. Before we dive in, I want to just say what drew you to Nueva? I imagine there were a few things, but what did you see that when you saw it, you said, absolutely yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for me, I've been sharing wellness products for a long time. And so, I learned early on, without a doubt, it has to be high quality products. If you're going to put something in your body, it has to check a few markers. And so when I was checking out just the people involved in this company and the leaders, I knew that you all would not stand for anything less than very high quality clinical grade products. So it drew me to want to be part of the brand, to also be part of bringing and collaborating like a good message of longevity and lifestyle. And that's so super important for me because there's a lot of noise out there, right? And I think that we
Yes.
have to, I think when we can really show up at a certain level, and I just knew that all of you, the founders, were going to keep us at that high level. And that was a top priority for me.
Beautiful. And so it is. No compromising. High
No,
grade. So
no.
all right, let's dive into the science first. But as I mentioned, this is going to be very testimonial heavy. I think you're going to really enjoy this tonight. Sean, if you would bring up the slides. And let's talk science. Guys, is starting with Snow Slim, right? Nueva Morning Snow Slim. These products are both available to as freebies along with the very coveted spoon. Um, it started on Monday and it's going to go through the 31st. Next slide. Now, Snow Slim has become literally a very viral product for us, and there are a lot of reasons for that. First of all, it does deliver benefits. Second of all, it has broad spectrum benefits, which we're going to talk about, but also it tastes like chocolate pudding, right? So when you can get those benefits and also have a product that tastes so good, it is a winner chicken dinner, I guess. Next slide. So let's talk a little bit about the science here behind this product. As you know, we have our, star of the show is the Morcell Blood Orange. And we know that it helps support fat metabolism. We've seen the studies over a, 90 day and also a 6 month period of time, really substantial impact, especially on visceral fat. It supports adiponectin activity, which is a key hormone in metabolic regulation. And it also, as we know, really targets those difficult to reach areas. So this is an absolutely phenomenal ingredient. And then we also have cordyceps mushroom. You guys, I've been working with cordyceps for, I want to say, decades, and it has always been one of my very favorite ingredients because not only does it boost your natural energy at the cellular level, but it supports ATP production at the cellular level, and it encourages oxygen utilization. And so it will boost and support stamina and endurance. And so you might even notice a little hint of respiratory support when it comes to cordyceps. And then, of course, we have the fenugreek plus prebiotic fiber. And with this is going to really improve that communication between the gut. With the gut, it helps to create a sense of fullness and satiety. And we know that any approach to shedding pounds and achieving our ideal weight, it has to have a gut component to it. We need a healthy microbiome. And then, of course, fenugreek, prebiotic fibers, they help with a healthy glucose metabolism. And just a huge important aspect of this formula. And then we have tremolo mushroom, you guys. As you know, this holds 500 times its weight in moisture, which is why we're always prompting you to drink more water when you're taking these formulas, so that your body has the raw materials to draw on, so that you can really optimize the benefits of the ingredients. Tremolo mushroom is going to be helping with the elasticity, right? Like we're also going to talk about collagen here in a minute, type 2 collagen that works more with form and structure and rigidity and firmness, right? Our connective tissue, holding everything together, so to speak. But the tremolo mushroom is going to work with elasticity and deep hydration, kind of that giving that plump, moist, like really healthy glow to the skin. And it also will help support cellular energy production. Let's talk a little bit about type 2 collagen. As you know, this is the one that we are biggest fans of because of the work it does with connective tissue and structure, right? And because of the way this product is formulated, and also our snow collagen is formulated, you're really getting all three types 1, 2, and 3. But when you think about the importance of this ingredient in this formula, think about how sometimes when you see people lose weight rapidly or inches rapidly, and literally the Morcell Blood Orange, clinically proven to shrink the circumference of waist, hips, and thighs. We'll see that here in a second. But sometimes skin can sag. And so collagen is just a really important ingredient here to help support the firmness, the skin tone. And then, of course, we also get the skin, hair, and nail benefits as well. So next slide. As we just mentioned, this is going to help with healthy weight management. Also, one of the key differences between this product and a lot of other, quote, weight loss support or weight loss solution products is that this is very focused on body mass index. And while it is reducing the circumference and belly, hips, waist, and thighs, it's also building lean muscle mass. And I think, you know, having a strong musculature is really helpful for vibrant aging. Next slide. And you'll see here that we're targeting multiple systems, right? We're targeting the metabolism, the gut, the skin for kind of a whole body balance. Because Morcell blood orange extract, incidentally, this isn't just like some blood orange powder that's dropped into, these products. This is a very specific orange extract. So its purity and potency is undeniable, and completely the amount that is used in research doses for efficacy in all of the studies that we love to share with people. It's adaptogenic because of the cordyceps and the tremella mushroom. And then, as I mentioned, the collagen and the biotin, restoring cellular structure. And this produces visible results. And then again, the connection with the gut. So let's bring up the next slide, Sean, and let's take a look at some of the testimonials. Tell us what we're looking at here, Kim.
My gosh. Well, I mean, I want to go to my fridge and get a serving of my collagen.
Right,
after,
got some right now.
after hearing you. I wanted to share my story real quick, because as I was hearing you talk, all I could think of is, when we take our health and wanting to just have that vitality, being more proactive than reactive. And I know for me, my journey is that I felt like I was getting a lot of things right because I was very focused on whole food nutrition and getting, more whole foods in, less processed foods in. But what happened was collagen was a major blind spot for me. I really didn't hear much about it. And it wasn't until I was in sort of my late 30s that my body started to like ache more. Like I could feel my knees and my joints. And I'm a very active person. So I wasn't really, I didn't have time for achy joints. And I was like, why is this happening? I feel like I have a good diet and all these things. And, somebody had shared collagen with me. So I just want all of you that are tuning in to understand that collagen is very foundational for your health. We get depleted of it starting in our 20s. And so by our 30s, 40s, and sorry, women, but middle-aged women, when we go through our change, it really plummets. And so it's essential that we need to replace that collagen, and type 2 is the most highly bioavailable. So I just wanted to add that in because for me, it connected the dots. Like within a few months of adding in collagen, my achy joints went away. My hair got so much healthier and thicker. People started noticing changes in my skin. And so when we talk about the slim stories, like the fact that we have this collagen plus product is just amazing of what it does for overall health. So I'm going to need to put my readers on just to share some of these stories. Check out Dylan.
Oh yeah, I guess, keep the slides up. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, do you want me to share some of the ones that you're all reading these, you can see these. Dylan, what I love about Dylan's story is that he just feels so much more stronger in his body, right? He was tired, feeling drained. He was tired of breaking promises to himself. And so he started day one, step by step. I love this because these pictures, the side by side, is way more than just physical change. He sees a man that refused to quit, a man who chose to fight for his health, his energy, and his future. And I love that he understands that this is just the beginning. He's feeling stronger, more focused, more present. And this is all from making like a simple change of adding in a product like Snow Slim. It's just incredible. If we go to Judy, 56, and she's not slowing down, look how amazing she looks. She's just getting started again. Slimming and winning with this fat blaster on a spoon, 10x, inches gone, confidence up. It's just amazing. Like, again, we add in a product like this, we make some lifestyle changes, and it's like incredible what can happen. For Robin in 2 weeks, tummy and waist are down. And again, now we have those other benefits kicking in with better hair, nails, energy's up, digestive system is perfect. So, and then going to Lisa, lost 10 pounds since she started taking it. Inner thighs lost inches and belly has gone down so much, clothes are looser. I mean, like, doesn't this just get you fired up that you want to just go help more people understand the power of Snow Slim? It's like,
Totally does. Sean,
yeah,
let's pull the slides down for just a second because you have helped gather a bunch of testimonials, and I'm eager for you to share some of those as well. I mean, scores
yeah.
and scores of testimonials, some that have come from 1 week of use, some that have happened over a month or a longer period of time. So please share some of these. It's so gratifying, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
just
well, when Margie, when you asked me to join in on the call today and that we were going to share some stories, we have a community group and I shared with you, I've never had this happen to me in the 15 plus years of sharing a product. I haven't, that's why I was so excited to share this. And it's actually between 1 week and 4 weeks because we were just excited about what people were experiencing, put it in their body. And we weren't expecting any like big result, right? Because for some people, it's going to take time. We don't want to like set a tone that, you know,
yeah, don't want to
these results are going to
overpromise,
be off the cuff.
underdeliver. Yeah.
Totally. But so we love our community and we want to stay in touch with them and in tune with them. And I just put up a simple post for those of you that have started your Snow Slim collagen. Tell us what you've experienced. Within 24 hours, we had 250 plus people raving about comment after comment after comment after comment about what they've experienced and within their first month. So I would love to share a handful.
Please.
I'm a Boston girl. I'll try to talk not too fast, but okay. Marie said, and this was actually, she had a full month into this. This was one of our newer ones. Down to the last hole in my belt, wearing jeans I haven't worn in 15 years, sleeping 8 hours again, feeling great. Shannon shares, the nitro in the morning are my go-to for better circulation, mental clarity, long-lasting energy without the crash. I added in Slim about a month ago, and for the first time in 4 years, the scale and scans are headed in the right direction. Which when she said down, and my energy and health is feeling better than ever. Kathy shared, and Kathy had an incredible before and after picture. Back photos never lie. I've only lost about 5 pounds, but the inches I don't measure are coming off, and her pictures were transformational. They were incredible. I feel better and I'm rarely hungry. Can I say I haven't eaten or drank a few beers? Nope, but working on that too. So, right, she wasn't perfect, but things were still shifting for her. Linda shared, I feel like I'm turning back the clock at my age, feeling like I'm 35 and I'm going on 60. I have more energy, confidence, and I feel like I can do anything these days and try anything. A year and a half ago, you couldn't get me off the couch, overweight, depressed, no energy, and didn't want to do anything. These products have changed my life, literally. Amen. I mean, amazing, Linda. Cheryl shared, in 2 weeks, I've lost 1.5 inches off my waist. Love the appetite control. Food noise is gone. Charlotte shared, I saw my stomach flatten within a few days and the taste is so delicious. It reminds me of a Lindt chocolate with that liquid center. Oh my God, yes, it's that good. Just imagine the world's most delicious chocolate with benefits. Michelle shared, I love the taste. It's definitely helped me with not eating a lot. I feel less bloated. And after 3 days of taking it, I look forward to waking up in the morning. Cheryl shared, cravings are an absolute minimal. Sarah shared, I'm loving how easy it is to be consistent with taking it. I'm not taking it to be slim. I'm taking it for the beauty, the lean muscle, and the gut support. And I
Yes.
think that's just so key to understand that this is about building lean muscle, about getting that gut support, and about getting that foundational support for all the things that you mentioned that collagen does. It's just incredible. Denise, I love how she starts as woohoo. I lost 8 pounds in 2 weeks on Slim. Carb cravings are gone and my appetite is low, so I'm eating less too. My overall experience thus far has been amazing. I look forward to my spoonful every day as my treat. And I'll do one more. Amanda shared, after 2 weeks, I'm down 1/2 inch in my belly and my waist, and my workouts have been Pilates, insane. So, I mean, I could go on and on. I actually have another page more, but I mean, that just gives you a snapshot of just
So
real stories.
beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. real people that potentially have had struggles, maybe even got jaded. I mean, especially when it comes to shedding pounds, and obviously the benefits are legion. We're not just, confining it to shedding pounds and losing inches, but to hear these stories. I mean, this is part of the reason I was born. Like, it
Same, same.
brings me so much joy. And
Yeah.
just to know that people are living and feeling better in their body means they show up better. They show up differently, right? Like, it's huge. It's so huge. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Yep.
Snow, Slim for the win, right? You can tell I've been drinking wine. All right, Sean, hey, let's bring the slides back up and talk about the science behind Nueva morning just a little bit, because just to remind you of this phenomenal formula and some of the things you may have forgotten since we first launched it. So Nueva Morning is smart brew for a better brain. What a simple way to say it. This is a 360-degree brain product. Sustained energy, elevated focus. Next slide. And it has 9 key ingredients. Do you remember when we launched this, how Jaron Gladstone, who was sharing, our guest expert, was sharing that there's a trend in formulating these days, and it's called 10 or less. Like, not having a formula, and not every single one of our products is going to be 10 or less, right? Sometimes we need more ingredients to accomplish our end result. But it's a trend to have very deliberately chosen, as close to the source in nature as possible, and a few ingredients, right? So as we look at this amazing ingredient deck, we've got Colombian coffee, which, as we know, this is organically grown. We've also got caffeine from green tea extract, which is a very, it's a very clean and smooth kind of source of caffeine. We also have L-theanine, and as you know, this is phenomenal for smoothing out any, discomfort, no jitters for sure, a relaxed focus, mental clarity, steady energy because of the L-theanine. And the L-theanine has benefits all by itself as well. But a real star of this show, you guys, is our lion's mane. And the lion's mane is super important because it supports nerve growth factors. So when we're talking about nerve growth factors, we're talking about supporting the nerve cell health and regeneration. So this will help to improve the communication between our neurons, right? Like, when thinking becomes slow, perhaps the synapses, perhaps the electrical communication might not be happening quickly enough. So this is going to play a significant role in learning and memory and in focus. It supports long-term brain resilience and repair, and it's particularly important for aging brains and cognitive longevity. And when we talk about BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic factors, we're literally, this is sometimes called fertilizer for the brain because it supports the brain's ability to adapt, to learn, and to form new connections, learn new information, right? So neuroplasticity, it supports neuroplasticity, the ability to understand, learn, remember, rewire the brain. It encourages memory formation and recall. It supports balance and emotional regulation. It, of course, plays a big role, along with some of the other products, in focus and clarity and mental performance. So when we talk about nerve growth factors and brain-derived neurotrophic factors, they're not just giving you short-term focus. They're supporting the brain's ability to grow, adapt, and perform over time. So please know that as good as this tastes, it has incredible brain support capabilities. And then, of course, we've got the grape extract, Sicilian grape extract. This is rich in polyphenols like resveratrol. We know chromium picolinate is really valuable for helping us with healthy blood sugar levels. Ceylon cinnamon, cinnamon in and of itself is, first of all, it adds just the most haunting, amazing flavor to this Colombian coffee, but it also supports glucose functioning and can support healthy fat metabolism. Trying to be super compliant in the way that I say this. And then, of course, we've already talked about cordyceps. Here we have cordyceps again, and with these adaptogenic mushrooms, you can't overdo it, right? Like it's more is better. And then, of course, we have cacao, which is known to have mood lifting benefits, mild stimulation. It has kind of that feel good sense for our neurotransmitters. And it also is a very powerful antioxidant. 9 key, very deliberately chosen ingredients. Next slide. And so as a nootropic blend, these 9 ingredients, they work on focus and clarity and sustained energy. As we already mentioned, we did a deep dive with the lion's mane on NGF and BDNF, polyphenols, antioxidants that protect the neurons from decline, but also in forming new connections, balances blood sugar, supports the balancing of blood sugar and metabolism. So you're really getting clean fuel and all of this without the jitters. And did I say it tastes good? Like the daily ritual of this, guys, I'm not a coffee person. And I want to say with the nitro, man, that just like that starts my day so right. But I find myself craving this because it tastes so phenomenally, so phenomenal. Next slide, please. Kim, here we go. Nueva Morning Stories, please share these testimonials with us.
Okay, awesome. So we'll start off with Julie. Never before have I seen nootropic coffee like this, vegan, sugar-free, keto, and you can drink it while fasting. 100% natural, crash-free, clarity, calm, vitality, clinically inspired, so many great benefits. And then Heidi shared, it's here, starting my day with a cup of Nueva Magic, Nueva coffee. That tastes amazing and powers my brain and body. I'm officially hooked. That happens to a lot of us. We get hooked. I'm just going to add, I'm really picky about my coffee, and this is delicious. Topped it off and froth it with milk and snow collagen. And that's the really great thing too, is you can absolutely mix your snow collagen in there. And I did this while I was traveling. It's very easy to travel with, and I didn't even need a mixer. It just mixed beautifully, just pouring it in. Melissa shares, you guys, it tastes absolutely delicious black, and I can't believe I'm drinking a black coffee, but here I am loving it. Thank you, Nueva, for making it a delicious coffee that we can enjoy without all the added crap. I've been trying to ditch my sweetener habit, and this just may have helped. If you haven't tried this yet, you have to. And then Wendy shared, I'm a huge coffee snob. I don't like the foo-foo drinks. I drink coffee with a little bit of cream and tons of ice. Very skeptical to try this. I'm set on what I like. Iced coffee and drinking this warm kind of threw me off and made me hesitate. Guys, this is absolutely delicious, especially in a very cold morning here in Wisconsin. So just amazing, amazing stories again. And I shared with you, that I put this in our group just yesterday. And I was like, I wasn't sure how many we were going to get. I knew we would get a handful that I'd be able to share tonight. Last I checked,
the slides first, Sean.
Yeah, well over 150 people raving about the coffee in less than 24 hours. Like, again, it's incredible because that's just not normal in terms of when I've asked for a product, testimonials or benefits, usually get a handful, and then wait to hear all these. So Christina shares, I absolutely adore this coffee. The little bit of coffee and cinnamon flavor is enough to satiate my desire for a coffee. The chromium really balances my blood sugar, and I know this for certain because I check my blood glucose a few times a day as I'm ketosis most of the time. This coffee is something to be very excited about. Julie shared, I love the clarity and focus it gives me, not a quick fix, but longevity of clear moments and thinking. Jean shared, and she had the cutest picture of a coffee mug sharing this her experience. I've never tried mushroom coffee before this. I simply love it. It tastes like coffee. Plus, I love the hint of cinnamon. Regular coffee would sometimes give me heartburn, and I heard that a lot from a lot of the people. Is
Yes. Yeah.
regular coffee would typically give people heartburn, and I could not drink it in the evening because it would keep me up most of the night. This cup in the morning has helped me focus, energy that lasts long into the day without caffeine jitters or crashes. Plus, I can drink it in the evening without messing up with my sleep. Jean, I can too, and I love it. She says, "Yay!" Because I love an after dinner cup, especially in this cold weather. Shalene shared the flavor is so delicious. I'm never going back to regular coffee, but the energy and focus next level. And I want to just pause there, Margie, because you and I were chatting about this today, right? I was in the car the other day driving home from an appointment, and I heard on the radio that the largest growing population is people living into their 100s. And 20 years ago, it was about 15,000, and now they, current data was 150,000 people are living to over 100. And their main concern was healthy brain
Healthy brain
aging.
aging. Yes.
And again, what you and I were discussing today is like it starts today. Whatever age you're at, wherever you are, your healthy brain aging can start today. And it can be as simple as just swapping out your warm beverage drink, what you're drinking, and add in a cup of morning coffee, and you're going to get all this incredible healthy brain aging. So I wanted to share that fact, because I was like, I'm so glad I made the switch, because I was just drinking, we just drank a plain organic coffee.
Well,
And now to get all
let
this,
me just also say this. I have never liked coffee black. To me, it tastes like you're licking an ashtray. I like, what is the appeal of this? And I have tried other mushroom coffees, and no, thank you. I have even choked some of them down because I likewise want the brain benefits. This calls me like a siren. I
does
love it so much.
I'll whip through a few
Yeah,
more, because
keep
I just
more,
want you
please.
all to hear a few more. Anne shared big difference in my mood and focus. We hear that a lot with with the focus and brain fog gone. Lisa shares, I love the all day energy and focus that I get. And yes, if I skip a day, I can definitely tell a difference. I'm not going without my morning coffee. Colette shares, just knowing it's clean and healthier for me makes me feel better mentally and physically. Thank you for this opportunity to win. The last one I'll share is Leah. I'm a coffee lover, so I was a little skeptical trying an instant coffee, but man, was I wrong. The hint of cacao and cinnamon when I opened the bag surprised me in the best possible way. It tastes delicious, gives me the energy I need, but not in an anxious, jittery way that other coffees can. It's calm, steady energy that lasts, and I love the brain benefits I'm getting to. This coffee is like a warm hug for my entire body. I'm in love.
I love that. What a great one to finish on. Um,
Right?
so when they announced this promotion, I'm like, did I hear that right? Like, did I wait a sec, you can keep us side by side for a sec. Yeah, there you go, there you go. I was really so blown away. I wondered if I actually heard correctly, right? So buy this in a duo, or this, right, in a duo, and you get this for free, along with, I don't know, my cute little spoon went, it was right here, along with the spoon. I'm like, wow, that is a super good deal. Duo or trio.
And $10 off. And
And then you
$10
get
off.
$10 in the gift wallet as well, right? Like this is incredible. And then of course, the we've got several signature sets. We'll go through those. We also have another Kickstart coming up, and I know you have a strategy around that. For me personally, I'm ready for another signature set of body. I'm ready for another signature set, especially that when you get a signature set or the ultimate or the slim body set, any of these collections, you're going to get this and this and this. You're getting all of it. So yeah, I know for sure. I
And the nitro and those signature sets is free
Right?
as well.
Right. Yes, yes, yes. So just share your idea, because with the 7 day kickstart coming up again, middle of February, I think it starts on the 16th.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
some
I mean,
ideas.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that, if you're not familiar with the 7-day Kickstart, it's a 7-day program that we've put together that has an incredible meal guide, an incredible program guide to help you with some core areas of your health, because whenever you can add in some lifestyle changes with these incredible products, this is where you have habits that will just, you can lean into at any time. And it's like, you just create a lifestyle that's healthy, and you're not doing, the chasing this or chasing that, the ups and downs that sometimes diets can, throw you into a tailspin. So what I love about these products, especially, I'm a little favorite towards that body signature set, because it has everything that you would need
Yes.
for several kickstarts, right? Our kickstart is meant to give you that nice support to stack some habits, and then you just keep going. And then, our 3 core products within that, I like to say 4, because coffee is key for me in those. But I just think the value of that signature set is just absolutely incredible, that you're going to get your 4-month cycle of the body peptide, and then you're going to get all that additional support products for free.
Yeah.
So to me, that's like the most incredible value ever. I'm like, is this for real?
Could this possibly be for real? Just a word on the body signature set, because I likewise really, really love that one. Because body is one of those that you're on for 2 months and then you cycle off of it for a month, you end up with you've got 4 months of product. And if you amortize it out over, it works out to be like $126 a month. And then you're going to get this and this all free. Like, to me, that one's a no-brainer. So let's bring up the slides again, and we'll kind of click through these just so you see what the options are. As we mentioned already, we've got the $10 in the gift wallet. You got the spoon and the coffee. Next slide. That happens whenever you purchase a duo or a trio. You will get the Nueva Snow Slim Mint. Or sorry, not yet, not yet, not yet. You get the nootropic coffee, but you get to choose your flavor of your Slim Duo or your Slim Trio. And yeah, this is an incredible deal. But let's now move on to some of the special systems. And next slide. Yep. So you get a free Snow Slim chocolate mint and morning coffee along with the spoon. Next slide so we can see some of these. Yeah, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. So with the Slim Morning Signature Set, check it out. You get all of these freebies. And then you got the Slim Body Signature System as well. Now let's go to the next slide. I thought it was going to be more fun if we just talked about these a little bit first. You have
Yeah.
the
Margie, if we can go back one though, if you go
yeah,
back one slide, and if
yeah,
you see the one on the right, the Slim Body Signature System, like when we talk about our Kickstart and just, really helping people have the support
everything
products
they
that go along
need.
with that. I mean,
Yeah,
that's like that is a full, you're getting 3 bottles of Slim in total. And I think I'm seeing the four bags of nitro, and then you're getting the coffee. I mean, that's a full solid 3 months of
yeah.
support products. I mean, you want to talk about, if you want to take this to me is like for anyone that is like, I want to really maintain my health and where it's at and just, build on it. Or if you're like, you know what, I really need to like take my health to the next level. Like this is your package right there.
And you get that cool collector bottle. Like
Yep.
I got a few of them now, and I love it. Next slide. So you've got the Slim Beauty if you want to combine, and this is, a really beautiful system for people that are looking for beauty from the inside out, for that youthful glow. And once again, you're going to be incorporating these products along with the Snow Slim. And then, of course, you get the coffee as well, and the other freebies, the eye mask, the frother. And then again, with the ultimate signature set, also another one of my very favorites, like just get it all. And then last slide, we're looking at the body signature set, the beauty signature set, and the nitro sampler. As you'll recall, the nitro sampler gives you 10 bags of nitro. And so with any of these, you're going to get the full Monty, so to speak. You'll get the Snow Slim, mint flavor, the nootropic coffee, and the spoon, along with all the other freebies that naturally are coming with these collections. So, Kim, any final words as we wrap this up now? Thank you so much for everything you've shared. I love the testimonials.
So, so fun. No, I mean, I think it's just, these are incredible foundational products that I'm just like, this is the time to grab them. This end of month promo is pretty special.
Yeah. So everyone, you know what you got. If you're, this is going to be a great presentation to get out to your customers. And if you're in one of the product groups, we'll make sure we get it in there and you can tag your customers. Just thank you so much for joining us this evening. And, huge thanks for these amazing promotions that help us to get these products in people's hands where they can really make a difference. Maybe for people that have struggled for years and they get that breakthrough moment because they said yes to you. So don't be quiet about this. When you have products of this scope and impact, it comes with responsibility. And everybody likes free. So take advantage of this. Sean Azimi, thank you so much for running the tech tonight. Kim, thank you for being here. Thank you for gathering those testimonials. And thanks to each of you that allowed for your testimonial to be shared. Good night, everyone. Bye.